Imagine standing before a frozen river, so wide that you cannot even see the other side. There are no bridges, no boats, and one wrong step could be your last. Crossing wasn't optional. Somewhere beyond this frozen river waited food, safety, and the only chance your family had to survive another winter. Beneath your feet, freezing water flows silently. If the ice breaks, you won't have much time before the cold takes over your body.
So how did ancient humans cross frozen rivers like this? Thousands of years before bridges ever existed? The answer wasn't incredible strength. It was something even more powerful: knowledge. Nobody rushed onto the ice. The first hunter always tested it before taking a single step forward. Every sound mattered. Thick ice answered with a deep, solid knock. Weak ice spoke with a sharp, warning crack. Experienced hunted clear blue ice. Snow often hid dangerous weak spots beneath the surface. Nature offered clues. If large animals crossed safely, humans paid close attention. Before crossing, they made themselves lighter. Every extra kilogram increased the danger beneath their feet. Sometimes the first person crossed tied to a leather rope, just in case the ice suddenly disappeared beneath him. Notice the pole. It wasn't just for balance. It could become the difference between life and death. The pole helped spread his weight over a larger area, making it less likely for the ice to give way beneath him. Every single step was earned. Test the ice, move forward. Then test it again. No one followed until the path had proven itself safe. Patience was often the greatest survival skill. The ice didn't have to break to be dangerous. Sometimes it whispered its warning before it ever shattered. Ancient humans constantly adjusted their path, searching for stronger ice instead of the shortest route. Finally, the signal came. The first stretch of ice had passed the test. But the most dangerous part of the journey was only just beginning. The crossing finally begins. No one walks side by side. Every person leaves several steps of space between the next, spreading their weight across the frozen river. That distance isn't accidental. If one section of ice weakens, the entire tribe won't fall together. Every gap could save lives. Children stay close to experienced adults. Every careful step protects the next generation of the tribe. Then nature throws another challenge. A freezing wind covers old footprints, making the safe path almost impossible to follow. Without clear tracks, they trust something even more important: experience. Every sound, every vibration, every feeling beneath their hands matters. Then, the river speaks. A sharp crack echoes beneath the ice, and every heartbeat seems to stop. Nobody runs. Running could concentrate pressure and shatter the ice. Instead, everyone lowers their body and stays perfectly calm. The oldest hunter spreads his weight across the ice. It may look strange, but this simple action could prevent disaster. Looking closer, he notices moving water beneath the surface. Flowing rivers never freeze evenly. Instead of forcing their way forward, the tribe changes course. Sometimes the safest path is the longest one. Every step is tested. Every sound is heard. Every decision is made with patience instead of speed. Suddenly, a child loses balance. The smooth ice sends them sliding toward a dangerous weak spot. The nearest adult doesn't chase after the child. Instead, they stay low and extend the long pole. The child grabs hold. Slowly, carefully, the tribe pulls them back onto stronger ice.
Nobody celebrates yet. They wait in complete silence, listening for one more warning from the river beneath them. Finally, the cracking stops. The frozen river has settled, at least for now. The journey continues. Every successful step brings them closer to safety. But nobody lets their guard down.
At last, the far shore begins to appear. They have survived the hardest part, or so it seems. The final stretch of ice is often the most unpredictable of all.
The far shore is finally within reach. But experienced hunters know something important. The last few meters are often the most dangerous. Water near the riverbank moves faster beneath the surface. That movement creates thinner ice, even during the coldest winters. Instead of taking the shortest path, they search patiently for the strongest one. Survival rewards careful choices, not quick ones. One careful step, then another. Every heartbeat feels louder than the freezing wind surrounding them. At last, everyone reaches the other side. Hours of patience have defeated only a few hundred meters of ice. But survival isn't over yet. Cold can still become an invisible enemy long after the crossing ends. They dry their clothing, warm frozen hands, and protect themselves from frostbite before continuing their journey. Around the fire, the oldest hunters teach the youngest members exactly what happened on the river today. There are no classrooms, no books, no teachers. Every lesson is learned by watching, listening, and practicing. One day, those children will become the experienced hunters. They will guide the next generation across the dangerous ice. Scientists believe frozen rivers may have acted like natural highways during the Ice Age, helping humans travel enormous distances. Stickman hunters traveled through snowy forests, following herds across frozen landscapes. These crossings opened new hunting grounds, fresh water sources, and safer places to build temporary camps. Knowledge like this wasn't invented overnight. It was refined across thousands of winters and passed from generation to generation to generation. Today, archaeologists continue discovering clues that reveal just how skilled these ancient survival experts truly were. Many of the same principles still guide people crossing frozen lakes and rivers today. The tools have changed, but the science hasn't.
The real secret wasn't fearlessness. It was observation, patience, and knowing when not to take the next step.
Those simple decisions carried humanity across some of the harshest landscapes our ancestors ever faced, and helped our species keep moving forward.
If you enjoyed this journey into humanity's past, subscribe to Curious Mind Lab and join us for another incredible survival story from the ancient world.